This is Dr. James, and sometimes when a baby's born, it can be traumatic. Either they require suction to get out, or there was a lot of pushing and it took a while for them to come out. And they can be born with these squishy bumps on their head. And there's two types. There's caput and there's a cephalohematoma. Now, both of them will feel squishy like there's fluid, and there is fluid in both of them. One is just clear, what we call serosanguinous fluid from like swelling. The other one is blood. So caput is the clear, just swelling type fluid. Cephalohematoma is truly blood. Caput will move around because it's just in the skin, and it typically goes away pretty fast, usually in the first couple days. A cephalohematoma is a bleed between the skull and the skin that lines the skull. And it will be trapped, so it won't move past the suture line. So what I mean by that is we have lots of bones in the head, and none of these are fused in babies. And this lining of skin that goes around the bone, on top of the bone, well, it doesn't go from bone to bone. It's only on that particular bone. So that swelling won't move past the border of that bone. Now, these can take a while to go away. And as they shrink, because they're blood, sometimes they'll get very hard. And I tell people that it's kind of like a big scab when you scrape yourself. As that scab gets smaller, it gets thicker and harder. And that's what happens with the cephalohematoma. I've known some of these bumps you'd be able to feel until they're a year old. Now, they do eventually go away, and they're not indicative of anything bad. The only problem with the cephalohematoma is that sometimes it is a blood collection, and as that blood, depending on how much is there, is broken down, it can sometimes contribute to more jaundice in the newborn, but not over time. And so the important thing to know is caput and cephalahematomas are pretty common, and they will go away on their own. Caput goes away faster. Cephalohematoma depends on how much blood. It can last a while, but not indicative of anything that would be traumatic to the baby's brain, and they will go away.